Hey guys, just wanted to do a video on fill-in of centipede. Um, I have a lot of runners out here, stolons, that are moving across the surface of the soil and they're able to tack down. And I just wanted to show you some visual of that and what you can expect to see if you treat your centipede correctly and you have some spots that need to be filled in, like bare spots like I do. Uh, you will see those stolons be healthy and go across the surface of the soil and continue to do so until they run into another batch of centipede. So let me show you kind of what that looks like. Um, some of these runners can get to be really long, and it's kind of like St. Augustine. If you've seen St. Augustine grass, um, the runners can't get that coarse and that thick with centipede. That's one reason why I like centipede better than St. Aug, but to me it just has kind of a better look, but that's just subjective. But take a look at some of these runners. Um, this area right here, um, it was a huge bare spot back in the spring, and it's really filled in a lot this year because I've basically treated it correctly, and so it's happy basically, and it's spreading. So take a look at um, these runners right here, all this right in here. Um, these, if you gently pull up on it, it actually adheres to the soil. It's not just floating on top. It's actually stuck down into the soil, and these will spread and keep going until they meet the other side. So I expect these, now that we're getting temperatures down to, you know, lower, like in the 60s and 50s at night, this is going to slow down significantly. But as you can see, I've just got a bunch of them that are adjoining the other side, and this will slowly fill in. I'm expecting next year for pretty much all of this particular spot to fill in totally, because it was pretty much double that size at the beginning of the season. And these areas right here, those were just as big as the spot I just showed you. So those have almost totally filled in. And this as well, this spot right here. So I'm really happy with that, and slowly but surely, you know, just exert some patience and you will see those results. Don't you know, get antsy and try to hit it with nitrogen and say, okay, I'm gonna give it a little shot and try to see if it can spread faster. Just be patient and let it kind of do its own thing. Be sure those bare spots are kind of well irrigated. You want to give those stolons a reason to spread. They can tack down in very dry soil, but they're more prone to spread a lot more easily if you irrigate those areas every now and then, like in the heat of the summer. I came out here and kind of just spot treated with water with my hose, spray hose, and just gave those stolons a reason to spread. And you know, you want to do that, like, you don't want to water like that at night, especially in the heat of the summer, because you might promote some fungus problems. But if you can water in the morning or middle of the day when it's really hot outside to keep that soil from drying out and becoming concrete, those areas that I showed you, I mean, they can get rock hard, like in the heat of the summer, like in August, July, August. So like I said, I would come out here even with a watering can sometimes, like you use for your garden, and just water these areas, and I just noticed them spreading so well. And I'm a little concerned tonight. We're supposed to have it's Hurricane Zeta coming through, and Birmingham. I'm here in Birmingham, Alabama. The track of the storm is coming right through here. At least that's what I saw earlier today. So these areas right here, I've got kind of a downslope from up here. that goes all the way kind of down this way. And on severe rains and where you get these flash floods, I do get some puddling back here because it kind of all feeds down the hill down here. And that's probably part of the reason why there are bare spots there. We got just inundated with rain last winter. It set records. I think from the new year until March, we got like 30 inches or something like that. It was crazy. I don't even remember the numbers, but it was totally shattered the records from previous years. So I'm hoping this winter is not that severe as far as the rainfall goes. But as you can see, these areas back over here, there's some bare spots here too, but these have filled in a little bit. This area did kind of spread all the way kind of over here, but it's kind of creeping inward. And I expect all these areas by next like June or July, I expect all these areas to pretty much be filled in. So that'll make the yard look just so much better. And I actually enjoy the challenge of letting it fill in rather than just throw a piece of sod on there. I just enjoy, I get satisfaction out of watching it spread. So, I mean, that's part of the fun for me. Call me weird, but, laying a piece of sod down too, you might run into some kind of not as level as it would be as if you let it fill in. You might have a little bumpy spot where the sod is and stuff. So I don't like messing with sod that much unless I have to. Unless I have a very big spot that doesn't get much sun that will take years and years to fill in. Like I had this spot right here. This is bad right here because I get a ton of shade right here. This tree above us is just gigantic, and it shades this area right here. And so I've got, in addition to shade, I've got a really extensive root system under here from these trees. And these roots come all the way down like this. And so earlier this summer, I got a patch of sod right here, and it's doing okay. It still needs to get more sunlight, but hopefully that'll look better this coming year. And like I said, these areas that are tough to fill in with the natural conditions, since this is root infested and lack of sunlight, sod might be the more common sense approach, especially when you have big chunks of bare spots like this. It would just take forever for those to fill in with a lack of sunshine. But these areas out here that are getting hammered with sun all day long when the conditions are good, these are going to fill in no time next summer. So I'm really excited about that, and I'm hoping to get these areas up here in this little hill, hopefully those will fill in too. I've got my soil is very rocky. It's what happens with soil that hasn't been taken care of probably ever. And I'll do another video on humic acid and the benefits. It's kind of a soil conditioner and all the benefits of humic acid. And I'm trying to hit it with humic every now and then to introduce that carbon into the soil that'll help these stolons want to spread into those areas. So just thought I'd give a quick video on that, and I'll keep you posted on all the fill-in. It'll be interesting to see what this looks like, next summer. I can keep you updated on that, and just treating it the right way, giving it micronutrients, just tiny little feedings of nutrients. And yeah, hit me up with any questions, comments, and if you have any tips, I'd be glad to hear them for Centipede. Y'all take care and be safe. Thanks.